In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful. May peace, mercy, and blessings of Allah the Almighty be upon all of you. I am Umair bin Abid, and you are watching Umair Linguistics. So today our lecture is consonant cluster patterns in English. So what we are going to look at the maximum and minimum number of consonants at the onset and coda positions, as well as we are going to look at that from which consonants word could be start and from which consonants word could not be start and end. The same video is available in Urdu and Hindi as well. You can watch by clicking the link in the description below, and this video is in English. So let's start. So let's start and end with one consonant. So as we know, almost all words could start and end with every consonant except a few. So what are the exceptions? A word rarely ends at h. You don't know any word in English which ends at h sound. Wah. If you say wah, so it is the word of Urdu, not of English. Similarly, a word rarely starts and ends with y sound, and actually it is difficult to pronounce it at the beginning. So I had given you one example of genre in the last lecture, that in genre this sound comes at the beginning, mostly this sound comes at the middle, and a word never starts with this consonant, which usually comes in the beginning or at the end. Like in singing it is both present in the middle as well as the end, and in the morning it is present at the end. So now we are going to look at possible clusters of two consonant, that is like the combination of two consonant together. So there are almost 38 possible combinations where two consonants appear together. Sorry. So for example, I have to switch on. Sorry, just a minute. So sorry for being interruption. So as I have given you a few examples like plural, proud, pure, so like this, pure, and a few examples as well, tune, tuition. So you can just stop and you can look at this chart. A few example more: close, quit, globe, flower, fly. Just stop and watch. Spare, scout, start, stalk. For example, here we have this example, so I want to talk about it. It is also pronounced as su as well as su. So both are possible and both are allowed in received pronunciation as well as in American English as well. But we are talking about received pronunciation and overall English patterns. So some unusual clusters also exist, like vroom in some proper noun, where is the name of someone like vroom, but usually this cluster does not exist in English. Similarly, this word syringe, so its pronunciation is like this, syringe, but in some accent first e is neglected and it is pronounced as syringe. So these are some regional variations, regional dialects and accents. We are not going to talk about these. I have just given you an example. Now we are going to look at possible clusters of three consonant. So these are the possible combination, all starts with S. So we have splash, sprite, spute, scleria, scramp, squad, straight. So you must have noticed that after s the consonant exists is t, p, k. All are plosives and belong to forties. So whenever we have the combination of three consonant at onset position, so the second one just after s must be a plosive. Now we're going to talk about coda positions, how many consonants exist at coda position. So if there is only one consonant at the coda position, so it could be any consonant except h, as we have already talked. Similarly, y and w, there is no English word you have heard which ends at v sound or which ends at y sound. And in non-rhotic accent, as we know, in non-rhotic accent, r is not pronounced when it comes at the end. So as an individual word, if I have this word and I pronounce it in received pronunciation, so I would pronounce it only this a. So in we can say in non-rhotic accent, there is no syllable, there is no word which ends at r in pronunciation, not in written form. But in rhotic accent or rhotic pronunciation, there are many syllables, there are many words which ends at r. Now we are going to look at maximum and minimum coda clusters. So if the coda is found by two consonants, so there are several restrictions like onset positions. As we have seen that in onset there are 38 possible combinations. Similarly, in coda position, two consonants can appear, and there are a lot of restrictions and there are a lot of combinations. So I am not going to talk about all those combinations here. I am just giving you a few examples, like help. In help we have l p at the end. In west we have s t at the end. In gist we have s t at the end. In vast once again s t. In waste once again s t. And in taste once again s t. So two consonants at coda positions. Similarly, no English word or syllable ends with more than 4 consonants. That at coda position there could be maximum 4 consonants, and there are 48 allowable 3 consonant clusters. At coda position 3 consonants could also come, as I have given this example next. In next, if we transcribe it, so we will transcribe it like that, next. So we have k, s, t, 3 consonants at coda position. So such combinations where 3 consonant comes at coda position are 48 in English. And there are almost 7 allowable 4 consonant clusters. So there are also 4 consonants comes at the coda position in English, and these are almost 7 combinations. So I have one example like glimpsed. So if we talk about this word glimpsed, so GLIMPST. So actually my cursor is a bit you can say worrying, so don't care about it. Similarly, just give me example like so this is the example glimpsed. So in glimpsed we have L I, just give me L I M P S T. So M P S T. So this is the 4 consonants at coda positions. So how we describe: C stand for consonant at any place and V stand for vowel at any place. So for example, when I have this glimpsed, so let me transcribe it or describe it. So S, C, once again C, then V, then C, 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 C. So C stand for, first C stand for G sound, then L sound, then E sound, then M sound, then P sound, then S sound, then T sound. So this is a you can say a picture which describes the possible combination of S, a 2 consonant cluster as well as 3 consonant cluster. And this picture describes the whole scenario, the whole you can say combination of consonant cluster. So you can just stop the video and watch it, and you can make a few words. For example, S, P and L, splash, S, K, R, screw, ST and W, sorry, ST and R, straight. Similarly, K and R, crowd, K and L, class, K and W, queen. So this is all about today's lecture, and sorry for interruption what has happened in this video. So I hope you would have understood it, what I wanted to convey to you. So don't forget to give your feedback. Remember in your prayers. Jazakallahu khairan and thank you.